So here we are going to discuss the questions of JEE Main 2019. This question was asked in the first shift of 9th January. So we are going to, in this session, we are going to discuss 5 questions from question number 21 to 25. Okay. So this is again a memory based question we have. So the final, or the actual questions which is asked in JEE mains, which may or may not be a bit different from this. Okay, this data wise and all. Okay, so that's what you have to keep in mind. It is all the memory based question, right? So you see question number 21, reversible isothermal expansion of gas for two temperature T1 and T2 graphs is given. We have to find out the graph, like the 4 graphs are given here. So we have to find out which one is true, right? So first of all, the process is reversible isothermal expansion. And in reversible isothermal expansion, the work done can be given as minus nRT ln Vi or V1 by V2, Vi by Vf. This is initial and this is final. Okay. Or we can also write it as work done W is equals to nRT log or ln V2 by V1, V final minus V initial. Okay. So you see this work done W is equals to, we can write nRT ln of V2 minus nRT ln of V1. Okay, so this is the work done at a given temperature T, right? You see this is, if you see the equation here, it is Y is equals to mx and c, right? So first of all, the intercept here, it is negative, right? Negative intercept. Second one, the slope m depends on temperature. So obviously in the second case, because T2 is greater than T1 we have here, the slope will be more than the first case. And negative intercept means what? It will cut the y-axis below the origin, right? So if you see, this graph is, here it is going above the axis. This one is fine, this one is fine, but this one is going above the origin. So hence first option is not true. Second is also not true, passing through origin, right? Fourth one and third one is also not true with the same logic. Only fourth option we have where the intercept is negative, slope also you see in the second case it is more than the first case, right? That's why for this question option 4 is correct. Next question. Consider following compound A, yellow, B, violet. Which of the following is incorrect? Okay. So the splitting in A is less than to that of B. Incorrect, we have to find out, correct? So BUC, we have NH3, comparatively stronger ligand than H2O. So obviously the splitting in B is more than to that of A. So first option is correct. Okay. Second option, you see the crystal field splitting parameter can be measured by the wavelength of complementary color for A and B, right? So the color that we observe is nothing but the complementary color, right? So with the wavelength of that color, we can find out the energy because we have this relation E is equals to Hc by lambda. Hc by lambda. right? So crystal field splitting parameter we can easily find out because we know the complementary color. We have lambda for that, and then we can find out the energy, right? Which is the crystal field parameter. Both are paramagnetic with 3 unpaired electron. You see the first compound, chromium is in +3 oxidation state. Okay, because H2 is 0, this is -3, so this is +3. The electronic configuration of chromium is argon 4s1 3d5. So when you write down the electronic configuration of +3, one electron will come out from this 4s and 2 comes out from 3d. So its electronic configuration will be 4s0 3d3. So this has 3 unpaired electron because again the pairing does not take place because the ligand is weak. Similarly, you can find it out for chromium also, it is fine, right? So +3 we have, so it is again 3 unpaired electron will get into this also. So third option is also correct. Okay, so obviously fourth will be the answer. Now you see the fourth option, the crystal field splitting parameter can be measured by the wavelength of yellow and violet colors of A and B, which is not true, right? This option is not true, hence the answer will be option fourth, right? Right, we cannot find out the parameter from this yellow and violet color over here, right? Hence option fourth is not correct, hence it is the answer. Question number 22, answer is option fourth. Which of the following properties are true for silicon polymer? Okay, this is actually uh, you know factual question. You have to memorize this. Hydrophobic in nature, it is fine. Okay, it is water repellent actually. So that's why it is hydrophobic in nature. And silicon also you can easily understand why it is hydrophobic. Resistance towards oxidation and used in grease, that is also true. This option is also true. Right? So B and D are true easily. So we have B and D in third and fourth option, right? First, thermally resistant and have low dielectric constant. That is also true. The silicon polymers thermally it has heat resistant it is, and its dielectric constant is low. Right. Whenever it is any molecule that is heat resistant or thermal resistant, it must have low dielectric constant. Okay, and this polymer is also biocompatible. Okay, so that's why it is very useful for any purpose. So for this question, I think all the four options are true, so we can easily write down the answer as fourth option. Correct. This is actually, you have to memorize the property. Memorize the properties of silicon polymer. This is actually the direct properties we have. 0.05 Faraday charge is passed through a lead storage battery. The anodic reaction, what is the amount of PbSO4 precipitated? Okay, so you see the reaction here, it is the solid lead, which is PbS solid plus SO4 2 minus gives PbSO4 plus 2 electron. So 2 Faraday of charge we are using here, because 2 electrons means 2 Faraday of charge, right? So when 2 Faraday of charge passes through, charge amount of PbSO4 deposit is equals to its molecular weight. This is the direct, the concept of this we have. Number of electron released, that much Faraday when it is passes through, then the molecular weight of the substance will get deposit. 303 gram will get deposit. But this is for 2 Faraday, but we are not using 2 Faraday here, but we are using 0.05. Okay, so for 0.05, the mass that deposited here is 303 by 2 into 0.05, right? And when you solve this, you'll get 7.6 gram. So answer will be option 3, right? Is that an easy question? Question number 25th. Which is the following piezoelectric material? Okay, the answer for this will be quartz. Quartz is a piezoelectric material. What is piezoelectric material? These are the material which produce electrical current under the influence of any mechanical stress. Okay, so piezoelectric material are those material which produces electric current when they are placed under mechanical stress, right? So again, you have to memorize this. The quartz is a piezoelectric material which is very common. Actually, you must have studied this in 9th or 10th grade also, right? So these are the 5 questions we have discussed, okay, which has been asked in JEE Mains exam. Okay, thank you.